Hey y'all, it's Chloe and we're back with another video. This is Married at First Sight season 13, episode 4. You guys, nothing happened. Nothing happened this episode. So what I'm gonna do is, bring up some stuff that I thought we should, talk about a little bit that stood out to me. Nothing major happened this episode, so this is not about to be a long, in-depth review. But let's just get into it, okay? So the first thing that stood out to me in order of events, okay, was that Gil asked Mirla about, why her dad wasn't there. And, she said that she really didn't want to go into it, but he was murdered. And he was like, wow, my dad was murdered too. He gives us the story about the fact that his dad was murdered and, the home invasion when he was 14 and, how it really, it was trauma. It was really traumatic, okay? But then he says, so what about you? And she says, I really don't want to talk about it. I talk about it a lot. So why did you ask him what happened to his dad if you didn't want to know if you didn't want to talk about what happened to your dad? Girl, I be trying with Marilyn, but I just felt like it was pointless. I mean, I get it. Y'all want to get to know each other. Y'all obviously trauma bound at this point, okay? Because the next day she does tell us what happened to her father. And I'm going to tell y'all it was some true lifetime, true criminal activity, real life murder story, okay? So basically her father's wife had a daughter, and the daughter said that the father was harassing her. So she set him up to come to the house, and the sister's husband came, stabbed him from behind, and they dumped the body. I said, wow. Okay. Maybe she shouldn't have talked about it. Maybe yeah, I can understand. I can get it. It's a lot. It's a lot going on. But, y'all, them being trauma bound is not enough to make this relationship work. I don't know if that's what the experts is hoping for, but it's not going to work. It's just not going to work, okay? Also, Gil offered this girl a foot rub, okay? Homegirl said, no, I'm good. I'm just going to go to sleep. Mirla, we take all the foot rubs we can get, sis. Okay? You take the foot rubs now because eventually they're going to slow down. He ain't going to want to do it. You going to ask him, he'll be like, no, not now. Maybe later. You take the foot rub when you get the foot rub, okay? Even Karen didn't mind Miles feeling on her feet, okay? So I don't want to hear, no, I got to go to sleep. Girl, get out of here. She get on my nerve, y'all. She worked on me. This episode, she worked on me, okay? Now, Jose's giving me a lot of feminine energy. It's the way he talks for me, okay? It's the, I just want to get it right. Like, oh my gosh, like, I can't. Like, I just be like, ooh, child. It's real feminine. Just real feminine, okay? I don't know if it has to do with him having, a Spanish background and things like that, but it's just coming off a little to me. Just saying. Just saying, okay? And the way he talks bothers me. The mouth action, I don't know if it's the mouth itself or the things he do with his mouth. It bothers me, y'all. But let's keep moving, all right? Now, we found out that Michaela isn't jealous, okay? But she is possessive. And for Zach, that's a turn on. Because it shows that she cares. Ooh, that's the type of, that sounds like some domestic violence BS, okay? It's like, oh, he only hit me because he cared. What? Like, oh, she's possessive over me because she cared. She said, what's mine is mine, and that's it. I said, okay. He like it. I love it. If he like it, I love it. I don't know what to tell y'all. Okay, she's possessive and he thinks it's attractive. He's actually turned on by it. Oh, we gonna see how turned on you are by this possessiveness coming up in this season. We gonna find out about it. Anyway, Ryan and Brad gives me, this our boring couple vibes, okay? Like, I'm really uninterested when they start talking or when we watching them, okay? It just doesn't do anything for me, okay? And Ryan really bothers me with the fact that he can't hold the conversation, okay? Even when Brett's trying to talk to him, he just can't, get it together. He just can't get it together. Now, y'all, when we get over to Bao, I just don't understand why Bao still has text messages from Johnny from 10 years ago. I think it was 10 years ago. But she still got the text messages, and I got questions, okay? The questions is, miss, what kind of cloud you got that you still got messages from 10 years ago? Is it the same phone? What is going on? How do you still have the text messages? I understand the number, but the text messages? And then she's like, he ghosted me. I said, wow. So Johnny asked Bao out on the date, and then he ghosts up. Johnny, you was a playboy back in the day. I see you. I see you, sir. How you gonna go? Y'all could have been married, but you wanted the ghost. I see the type of person you was back in the day. Just saying. Just saying. So now, y'all, in the family interactions, When Jose meets Rachel's mom and friend, okay, I didn't like how they was like, they just spilling all her tea. They was like, she messy, okay? She just be focusing on school. I can't wait for you to ride into her car. I'm just like, why y'all out here just throwing this girl under the bus like that? Let him get to know her for himself, okay? You just gonna tell the man that she dirty? Something about that friend was giving me, you know, a little hateration. Her energy was off. I'm just saying, I don't know what it was exactly, but the energy was off from the friend. Nope, watch her. Watch her, Rachel. Watch her, because she was bringing up a lot of things that you do, like, oh, if she gets mad at me, she'll say mental note. Oh, she gets mad if you keep asking her what's wrong, because I'll go to her and say what's wrong, and she'll be mad. Yeah, you seem like something about the friend energy, y'all. It's not working for me. Nope, not working for me. Now, anyway, when Ryan meets Brett's mom and dad, the first thing he brings up is her red hair. Okay, the fact that it either works or it doesn't. Either you're beautiful or you're not. And I was just like, I wish they would stop with this red hair. That's not even the girl's real color of her hair. If she was a real red hair, I could understand, but she's not, okay? She's not. She can dye her hair blonde. She can dye her hair black. She can dye her hair brown. She could be whatever color she want to be. That's not her natural hair color. Let it go. Either you like her or you don't, okay? You don't have to sit here and talk about the hair and make it a thing. Do you like her or not, Ryan? Because we can't figure it out at this point. I'm going to put my bet on and say you don't, okay? I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to say it. Now, what bothers me about him, once again, he can't hold a conversation. The father, the mother asks him, hey, what do you want to know about her? You got any questions? Nope, ain't got no questions. So what do you see in the future? What's your envision? No envisions, no futures, no nothing. No nothing, no nothing, nothing. I can't. Over Ryan, over him already. And the father is not here for it, okay? The look on his face said, I'm gonna have to drop my daughter tears off after this. That's what the look on his face said, okay? When Gil goes to meet Marilyn's family, I guess, friends or whoever, why is it all guys? I was sitting here like, why? She was sitting at a table with a bunch of females. Not one girl came to meet Gil. It was all guys, and I wonder if she did that on purpose because she wanted them to get a feel for him as a man, maybe. But it was just strange and a little weird to me. But okay, it is what it is. Gil was fine with it because he said he was more comfortable with the guys anyway. But for y'all, but for me, y'all, it was Mirla. It was Mirla going over to the mom and the sister or the friend or whoever, talking about how she's moody. Oh, I'm moody. Like, I just like things my way. If I don't give it in my way, I whine, okay? I have tantrums. Girl, tantrums? How old are you? How old are you? You having tantrums? It's your way or no way. If not, I'm going to just whine and be moody about it the whole time. Like, grow up. Grow up. Like, I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying with her. But it's not working. It's just not working like she's rubbing me wrong. Very wrong. But anyway, Michaela sits down with Zach's family, and you know, they're having a good conversation. The father asks her how does she handle conflict. She brings up the fact that, you know, her mother and father didn't give her a good example of what conflict looked like, what handling conflict looked like. It was a lot of arguing and fighting. And you know, we also know that her dad passed away. He was killed by a drunk driver. So we got to see the footage of Zach's father going to dance with Michaela, and I thought that was really cute. Like, they could have showed us that in a way instead of all the fluff that they were showing us, okay? Because that was a really, really adorable moment, and I was here for him going over to dance with her. But but something about this conversation felt like Michaela was lying, okay? And I don't know if it's because we saw her like little blow up, but like I said, we can't judge her yet because we don't know what she's blowing up for, okay? But obviously, homegirl don't handle conflict that well. She was not walking away like she said she'd be doing. I'm just saying. Now, I love how Bao went and talked to Johnny about, you know, how she's good with dads and she could win his dad over. Because, you know, he really wants the support of his dad. And, like, the supportiveness from her was so cute to me. It was adorable. She was like, I'm really good with dads. I can win him over. And I was like, oh. So cute. Okay, she won me over. In that moment, she won me over, and I just loved it. It was sincere, it was genuine, it was pure, it was so kind-hearted, and it just gave me like a different side of Bao. Because, you know, she's always so stiff and like kind of stuck-up-ish, so it just made her seem real down-to-earth and, you know, sweet, and I like that, okay? We found out that Michaela and Zach did it in this episode, y'all, but who's surprised? I'm not surprised. I knew they was going to do it, but homegirl is sitting there glowing. She's just so happy, okay? And Zach said that if they keep doing it like this, okay, he gonna die a very happy man sexually. We got it. We got the point that you was going to die happy, man, if y'all kept having sex like that sexually. Boy. Okay, so obviously that's another reason they found out that they was matched. They got good chemistry. Y'all, we found out we going to Florida Keys. Yay. Yay. The hotel was giving me, it's cheap. It was giving me, it's a motel, not a hotel. It was giving me those type of vibes. I'm not going to hold you. I was not feeling the vibe either, okay? The going into the hotel rooms from the outside, I think it was Rachel and Jose that was doing. I was like, what kind of hotel is this, okay? Carrying their own bags. This is the honeymoon suite. Like, we got to carry our own bags. What's going on, okay? The rooms were kind of small. So I was just like... It's giving me cheap. Now, y'all say it's free, though. It's free. Cool. It's free. I'll take it. I didn't say I wouldn't take it. I said it was still giving me cheap, okay? But the whole point is for them to get to know each other. That's all it's about, okay? We already know that Rachel probably didn't want to, bring no condoms. I don't know if she didn't want to bring the condoms because she didn't want to have sex with Jose, or she didn't want to bring the condoms because she wanted Jose to shoot the club up. I was a little confused about that situation, all right? Zach may end up with COVID. I'm sure from the previews that he might actually have COVID. And Michaela might be upset about that. We're going to have to wait till next episode to figure that out. Now, Maryla annoyed me so much, okay? Because I didn't like the hotel, just like she didn't, okay? But it was like my pool is bigger than this for me, okay? Like, girl, relax. Who cares? This is your time to get to know your husband. Y'all need to be out here, you know, making love, okay, kissing or whatever, bonding, and not worried about how big the pool is, okay? I can worry about how big the pool is and how a hotel look cheap because I'm not there. I'm just reviewing the episode. But I need you to focus on the man in front of you. That's all I got to say. Now, she called it a senior citizen resort, y'all. I said, ooh, it was giving me that. It was definitely giving me that. Ryan was so annoyed with the fact that Brat did not like to fly, and I guess he said that it was almost a disaster. I'm trying to figure out what was the girl doing. Was she freaking out, crying, breaking down, having a fit? Like, what happened that he said it was a disaster? He also went as far as to say that if he was on a date with a girl and she acted like that when they was getting on the plane, he definitely would not date her again. Definitely would not date her again. I said, Brat, we know you don't like her. Just say that then so we can move on, okay? Because I'm tired of flip-flopping back and forth between he might like her, he don't. He might like her, he don't. When we just know you just don't, okay? You just don't. It is what it is, okay? Don't be like, Haley, I'm trying, when you really just not trying. Just saying. We also found out that Johnny likes basic Caucasian sex. As long as this knows where to go into this, he's fine with it. I said, oh, Lord, Bow looked like, oh, this is going to be corny. Like, I didn't imagine Johnny to be like this. I wanted him to be like, you know, a little spicy, not like basic, okay? So, Johnny is just fine as long as it can go where it needs to go. He's good with it. I'm like, hey, I guess that works, but we're going to have to figure out if that's good enough for Bow. Don't know. But you guys, that's all I got. That's all I got from this episode, okay? Half of it was a repeat of last episode. A lot of it was a bunch of bull and some stuff that we don't need to talk about. Overall, the episode was kind of boring, and I just can't wait to really get into it. And I think it's gonna happen next week. So now that we got all the weddings out the way, we are officially on our honeymoon. It is time to see what these couples are really about, okay? And I cannot wait till next week, and I hope you guys join me in the open chat for the episode, as well as the official review for the next episode, because this ain't that, y'all. This ain't an official review. We real ratchet and ghetto right now, okay? But anyway, I'm gonna talk to you guys later. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and all that good stuff so that you can join me on this journey, and I'll talk to you guys later.